Hey guys, Salvatore here. Hope you are having a great day. Come with me, take a look at this. Look at that view. Coronado Bridge, Coronado Island, San Diego Bay. It is absolutely beautiful here in San Diego today. As you can guess, I'm in my backyard here in San Diego. I'm actually at the Find and Flip Summit. I've been here for the last 3 days. Most people have been here for the last 2. I was able to get in on the VIP session on Thursday, which was phenomenal. But I wanted just to jump on real quick and share with you some advice on how to get the most out of these conventions, summits, events, whatever you want to call them. You know, guys, I know a lot of us in real estate, we attend a lot of these conventions throughout the year. And for me specifically, I try and target at least 1 or 2 real estate related conventions and maybe 1 or 2 social media conventions. Being at this real estate convention, one of the things that I do that I think you might find value in is not just showing up here with open expectations and then diving into taking tons of notes when I'm either in session or listening to a speaker. You know, early on when I first started in my career, I did those things and I found out that there really wasn't that much value in that approach. And the approach that I take now is much, much different. And I'm coming on to talk about this because I'm receiving so many inquiries from my friends on social saying, hey Salvatore, I noticed you're at the Find and Flip. Can you share with us some of your notes? Can you tell us what's going on? All that type of stuff. And I have to say to them, honestly guys, I'm not taking any notes. And they're like, huh? Well, like, what are you doing there? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I find the value in the networking at these events so much more powerful and so much better than sitting there and feverishly trying to take notes and write down verbatim everything that someone's saying or whatnot. The value in these events, guys, is in the networking. So for me specifically, before I come to one of these events, I write down either between 3 and 5 targeted goals that I'm trying to accomplish when I am at these events. And I will share with you the 3 goals that I wrote down for this event, but I want to finish this point. Having those goals allows me to focus, laser focus on my goal at hand, and then after that's done, everything else is gravy. So for this event, I had 3 specific goals. The first goal was to sit down with somebody who's putting significant money in out-of-state markets that I want to target and have conversation uninterrupted with them about the ins and outs, the perils that they're experiencing, any advice that they could give, and cut out all the noise that we hear online or from people who act like they're actually doing something but they're not. Actually get with somebody who's doing it and find out from them a little nugget or something that I can get that could help me in my approach. And I was able to accomplish that day 1 in the VIP session with Kent Clothier, who's actually he's putting on the entire event. So that was very valuable to get that insight. And in that VIP session, guys, this was no joke. There was probably about 15 to 20 people in there, different levels of real estate knowledge, but majority of them were players in real estate. And to get on the hot seat where you sit in front of the panel and the group, and for 15 minutes you are transparent. You talk about your concerns, your challenges, and you allow them to ask you serious questions that you may have not thought of. They pick apart your process, they give you constructive criticism, they tell you what their experiences are, and that is so valuable. I was able to do that and I got a ton of value out of that. So that target was met day 1. Day 2, which was yesterday, was just absolutely phenomenal. My second target was to get with Billy Jean of Billy Jean Marketing. I'm sure a lot of you know who that is. Billy is in my local market here in San Diego. He is a big personality, brings a ton of value when it comes to marketing, video marketing on either Facebook or YouTube. And I've met Billy before. We've had conversations before. He's a great guy. And this time I wanted to take the next step and say, hey, Billy, I want to bring you into my audience in the property management industry. We could use the value you bring. And we were able to have that conversation. And I know some really positive, exciting things are going to come from that meeting, which was awesome. And then last, guys, my third target was last night. And I'll tell you what, Ed Milet, who was the keynote speaker last night, absolutely brought his A game. He wasn't feeling well. He had a little bit of a fever, but you could never tell the way he delivered. He absolutely crushed it and had everybody there. I think there's about 800 people here or so, just tuned in, and he was really spitting fire. And I was able to, one of my goals was to get with Ed and to introduce him to my wife and to have some uninterrupted time with him to get on his radar, And I was able to do that, and I was very thankful that in the first 2 days, I was able to accomplish my 3 targeted goals for this Find and Flip Summit. So now, as I mentioned, everything else is just gravy. And I'm here, this is gonna be my last day. There is another day tomorrow, but I'm here, I'm probably gonna be my last day, and I want to see Sean Whalen, who is the keynote speaker this evening, and then, just continue to network, because that's where the value is. If you come to these events and you're sitting at lunch with whoever you came with, or you're hanging out with, your friends that met you from social, or you're sitting at lunch by yourself, you're really missing out. The point is to get with other people and to create that conversation. Hey, I'm having this challenge in my business. Are you experiencing this? Oh, you are? Great. Oh, you're not? Well, what challenges are you experiencing? Get with different people, different places, learn different things, network. Key to these type of events, summits, or conventions, or whatever you want to call it. So guys, that's what I wanted to jump on real quick and just share my experience over time with these summits and events and seminars. And hopefully you found value in this message. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll definitely try and get back to you as soon as I can. And I appreciate it. I'm going to now go and enjoy my last day here and network some more. All right, guys, I'll send you out with the view of the San Diego Bay, the Coronado Bridge. Don't be jealous back east. I know it's probably, 15, 20 degrees where you are, but you know what? We pay the big bucks to live here, and that's why. All right, guys, thanks so much. Hope you're having a great day.